Massive fire at gas lighter factory in Keraniganj, 5 bodies recovered. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank to provide budget assistance. Mirza Fakhrul claims BNP started reform works. Now he tells BNP anti-reform. Nationwide emergency measles rubella vaccination campaign to start tomorrow. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. 5 bodies have been recovered following an incident of fire at a gas lighter factory in Kodomtoli of Keraniganj, Dhaka. The fire broke out at 1:15 p.m. at the gas lighter factory located beside Am Bagicha area under Aganagar Union. 7 units of fire service brought the blaze under control. Fire service officials said so far 5 bodies have been recovered. The number of deaths may increase further. Locals contracted with the Keraniganj fire service through emergency hotline number 999. 3 units began work within 5 minutes of receiving the report. Later, 4 more units joined. The fire was brought under control after 1 hour and 45 minutes. There were 200 workers inside the factory. The cause of fire is yet to be identified, and there was no fire extinguishing facility at the factory. The Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank has assured providing budget assistance in the Bangladesh's development activities in the days to come. Apart from this, Prime Minister Tareq Rahman has assured of resolving crisis of the top businessmen of the country. Finance Minister Amir Khosru Mahmood Chaudhary said this following the first meeting of the Private Sector Development Affairs Advisory Council at the Prime Minister's office on Saturday. He said that Prime Minister Tareq Rahman held the first official meeting with the top businessmen to vibrate the environment of investment and to tackle the ongoing crisis in the industrial sector. The meeting started at 11:30 a.m. and the PMO is being treated as the beginning of new dialogue between the government and the private sector. Following the meeting, a delegation of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister. During the meeting, the delegation assured providing budget assistance in Bangladesh's development activities. BNP Secretary General and Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir claimed that BNP itself had started works of reforms. He described the claim that BNP does not want reform as a completely false campaign. He made the remarks while speaking as the chief guest at a rally organized on the occasion of Teliapara Day in Hobiganj on Saturday. To address the rally of freedom fighters and mass people, Mirza Fakhrul said BNP founder Jiaur Rahman had initiated reform through multi-party politics. He said the statement that BNP does not want reform is being used to confuse the nation. Meanwhile, Jatiyo Nagorik Party NCP convener Nahid Islam said that BNP had sought election while NCP demanded new constitution. Nahid Islam made the comment after returning to Dhaka after performing Umrah on Saturday. He also claimed that BNP is showing reluctance in trial of enforced disappearance, killings and implementation of important ordinance. BNP was in movement for 17 years but did not get people's engagement due to crisis of confidence. Raising question over parliament and the president, Nahid Islam said the stance of the incumbent president is not as per the constitution. He demanded formation of Gana Parishad for fundamental change in the constitution. Education Minister A&M Ehsanul Haq Milon said classes will be held online and offline in urban areas. He said this while exchanging views with the secretariats of Kumilla education boards and technical and madrasa boards of the region on Saturday. During the meeting at Kumilla Shilpakala Academy, the minister commented that copying in the public exams was first initiated in 1972 and it was stopped in 2001 and till 2006 and will not be allowed this time either. Nationwide measles rubella vaccination campaign will begin from Sunday amid a growing outbreak of measles in several parts of the country. Health and Family Welfare Minister Sardar Mohammad Shakawat Hussain announced this in a press conference held at the Secretariat on Saturday afternoon. All children aged between 6 months and 59 months will be brought under this campaign, regardless of whether they have previously received the vaccine. According to the Health Ministry, the campaign will initially be launched in 30 high-risk upajilas across 18 districts, including Borishal, Rajshahi, Mymensingh and Joshua. The children diagnosed with or suspected of having measles will be administered vitamin A capsules instead of vaccine. On the opening day, the Health Minister will launch the campaign in Nawabganj of Dhaka and State Minister for Health M.A. Mohit will oversee the vaccination campaign in Ghazipur. Meanwhile, 4 more children died with measles symptoms across the country. Of them, 3 children died at Rajshahi Medical College Hospital. 2 of them are from Chapainawabganj and another was from Nator district. With these, a total 38 children died at Rajshahi Medical College Hospital in 3 months with measles symptom. According to the hospital authority, with the measles symptom, 25 children have admitted to the hospital from Friday to Saturday afternoon. The 4 children died of measles at Kushtia Medical College Hospital. With this one, a total of 3 children died with measles symptoms. More than 300 children admitted to the hospital since February. There are long queues at the filling stations in the capital Dhaka as well as other parts across the country. Long queues of motorbikes and other vehicles were seen at several filling stations at Bijoy Sharni area in the capital on Saturday. The consumers are suffering as they do not get sufficient fuel even after waiting for 3 to 4 hours. Due to fuel crisis, pressure of vehicles on the roads in Dhaka is less than the other days. Meanwhile, Law Minister Advocate Muhammad Asaduzzaman said under the Special Power Act, legal action will be taken against those engaged in fuel hoarding and smuggling. He made the comment while addressing a canal excavation program at village Dhaura in Shoilokupa, Upajala in Chinadaho on Thursday afternoon. The minister said there is no link between referendum and implementation of the July Charter. The July Charter will be implemented through amendment of the Constitution, the Law Minister added. Now a short break. We will be back soon with US and Iranian forces searching for missing American crew member. Bangladesh lost 2-0 to China in the under 20 Women's Asian Cup. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Energy expert Professor Dr. M. Tamim has suggested necessary measures to achieve self-sufficiency of energy of the country for long term. Addressing a shadow parliamentary debate competition at FDC on Saturday, Professor Tamim said he believes that energy crisis of the country can be resolved immediately by creating renewable energy. Talking on the necessity of extensive exploration in water and land, he stated that no measures have been taken to explore under the sea in the country since 1999. Debate For Democracy Chairman Hassan Ahmed Chaudhry Kiran said the intelligence agency must be vigilant so that no one can put the government in trouble with fuel oil. The ordinance issued for dividing the National Board of Revenue (NBR) during the interim government will not come into effect. The Special Parliamentary Committee on Thursday recommended scrutiny on the ordinance and submit it as a bill. Experts said the decision to divide the NBR was unplanned. They, however, said the new elected government's decision of not passing the ordinance will affect the revenue collection, so suggested that the new government should take quick decision regarding it. The interim government in 2025 issued an ordinance to divide the NBR and forming two departments, revenue policy and revenue management. Viewers, we will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin, now news around the world. Extensive search operation by US and Iranian forces is underway for the missing American crew member of the US F-15 fighter jet that was drowned by Iran on Friday. Iran shot down two US warplanes on Friday, one F-15 flying over the southwest of the country and second A-10 Warthog involved in a mission to rescue F-15's crew. Two US crew members aboard F-15 rescued and at least one is believed to be missing. Iran authorities urged citizens to find them alive and offered rewards for their capture. Former US Air Force Para-Rescue Jumpers commander said as US races to find the personnel, specialist combat search and rescue units will be scouring the area in Black Hawk helicopters. Iran has rejected a US proposal for a 48-hour ceasefire between both sides. The state-run Fars news agency reported, citing an unnamed source. The US proposal was sent recently through one of its friendly countries that was not named. It is unclear whether Israel would also have been part of that agreement. However, Iran has likely planned for a drawn-out conflict. Turkey, Egypt and Qatar are all reportedly trying to forge a mediation effort, given their strong ties to Trump administration. Earlier, Pakistan's efforts to mediate a ceasefire have hit a dead end after Tehran insisted it was unwilling to meet US officials in Islamabad, given what they called unacceptable American demands. The ongoing US-Israel war on Iran since 1 month could cost Arab countries up to $194 billion, the United Nations Development Program report said. According to the United Nations, US-Israel war on Iran and its ripple effect throughout the Middle East have had a devastating impact on Arab countries, with millions expected to slide into poverty. UNDP report said that the GDP in the region was estimated to decline by approximately 3.7 to 6% after a month of war, equivalent to a contraction of $120 billion to $194 billion. Even if conflict is short but intense, countries like Sudan, Yemen and Lebanon will see significant increases in poverty rates. Now, sports news. Bangladesh lost 2-0 to China in their second match of under-20 Women's Asian Cup held in Thailand. The defeat made it almost impossible for Bangladesh team to reach the quarterfinals. Bangladesh fought well in the first half against China at the Nonthaburi Stadium and kept the goalpost intact. At the time, goalkeeper Mili Akhtar saved at least 5 goals. Bangladesh conceded a goal within 2 minutes after the break due to the failure of the defence. Wu Jingwei scored a goal from the right wing to Zhai Zhongmei's cross. Even then, in the face of one attack after another, Millie, who was alert at the goalpost, had to be disappointed again in the 82nd minute. China's number 10 Wang Aifeng doubled the lead with a free kick taken from 26 yards. Millie failed to get his hands on the ball that broke through the defence wall. Bangladesh will face Vietnam in their last match in Group A on Tuesday.
সেন্টার স্পেসে তিনি নিজের জন্য একটা স্পেস তৈরি করে ফেলেছিলেন মৌমিতান ওয়াং আইফাংয়ের শট এবং
Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Massive fire at gas lighter factory in Keraniganj, 5 bodies recovered. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank to provide budget assistance. Mirza Fakhrul claims BNP started reform works. Nahid BNP anti-reformist. Nationwide emergency measles rubella vaccination campaign start tomorrow. US and Iranian forces searching for missing American crew member. Bangladesh lost 2-0 to China in under-20 Women's Asian Cup. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.